Hey guys, welcome to episode number 1 of Home Renovations Dormer Edition. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the full transformation. Currently we have 2 rooms and a closet up on our second floor, but they have slope ceilings. We only have 1 bathroom in our entire house, so we are essentially adding a second bathroom, and because this room on the right isn't finished, it's not considered a bedroom. So we will go from a 3-bedroom, 1-bath to a 4-bedroom, 2-bath after our remodeling is done. I plan on taking you through this journey from start to finish. We're going to start out in a little bit here with some demo, but I just wanted to make you aware that there is a little surprise at the end. We have a nice open roof and a lot of rain. So stay tuned and let's get demoing. Alright, day 2. This is where we got done, what we got done last night. Took down all the drywall. We didn't have enough trash bags to finish, so this is where we're at right now. So, we're in our outfits, and we are going to tear all of the insulation down. So we covered ourselves up a little better today. I would show you, but I have no way of turning. Oh, actually, I could do this. Can you see me? Am I upside down? I can't see myself. There I am. We've got new masks. We got these white suits. I'm hoping, since they have like this plasticky coating over top, we don't get the fiberglass on us. And then my glasses and stuff. I have gloves, boots. Alright, let's do it. Okay, this is demolition day 2. We split it up because it is about 100 degrees plus upstairs in our second floor with the Cape Cods. The second floor, just the heat rises and it just stays up there. I mean, the air just doesn't even get up there. We have to consider a second air unit when we finally finish it. As you can see, the dust is going everywhere from the insulation. It was quite a project, and it's also because the fiberglass in it, it gets stuck in your skin, which is why we have those white suits on. It took us, I want to say it took us 2 days to get everything down and then put things in bags, and that's just 1 room, and that wasn't taking it out to the dumpster. So to get it out to the dumpster, we walked down the steps and took it out to the street where we have a dumpster. You'll see the dumpster later on. Okay, so I think I started everything by saying okay, so alright, we did, I have gotten the permits for our dormer addition. I have gotten, which means I had to have gotten the structural engineer's paperwork along with the architect's paperwork drawings for the dormer. We tore out over there, which I showed previously. This room still has to be taken apart. Today we're gonna finish taking everything out of this room. Actually, I'm gonna do this right here. It's like the perfect time. So today we're gonna take everything out of this room. So I'm gonna pack things up, and then Keith and I are gonna take down as much as we can, and then his dad's gonna come help with the big stuff because I'm pregnant, so I can't carry too much, but I'm gonna do the best I can. And then tomorrow we're gonna start taking down the paneling and the ceiling, and then do insulation. Wednesday we have the dumpster coming, so Wednesday evening we will get rid of all the bags. Tomorrow into Wednesday, he's not sure which day he's coming, but our plumber's coming to move our stacks. And I've been talking with an exterior person for our siding, or we're gonna do like shaker style, I think. I wanna see what the pricing is for it. And then also the roofing, because once it's up, we wanna make sure that's done as soon as possible. George, our structural contractor, or structural, yeah, I guess general contractor, he is supposed to start mid to end of this week. We don't have an exact date yet. He'll tell us the day before for sure which day he's coming. And then he said anywhere from a week and a half to 2 weeks, and he's quick. So once he starts, we want to make sure that we're closing everything off and getting everything done. So we really have to hurry up and get stuff done. It's really hot up here because it's so hot outside, and it's like half insulated, and it's the second floor of a Cape Cod, so it's always really hot. So air is going to be like a big thing when we redo everything. But I'm just excited that it's starting. I feel a little stressed, but I'm okay. I'll feel much better once the structural portion's done and everything's enclosed, because at that point you can kind of move it whatever pace you need to move at. You don't have to feel rushed. Like, that's the only part that feels like it's rushed, because you don't want anything to get ruined from rain or exterior or whatever happening, because you are exposed to the elements at some point. So let's get into cleaning this room out.
Start a fire, watch it burn until the point of no return. Walk away, taking what you learned, what you learned. Smoke rising off the ground. From you I'm becoming unbound. I'm kinda liking what I found. Now I'm found, yeah. So you ain't gonna like what you hear. For me it's clear. There'll be no moving forward from here. I hold no fear. It's over. I know it seems cold, but now I'm growing older. I don't need you in my life, in my life.
Okay, we have cleared everything out up here, and it was a challenge. Whew, I am sore from all of the work, and Keith did a lot more than I did. It's actually much brighter up here than it has been. It was a little overcast yesterday, as you can see. Alright, so here's the one side, completely empty. And then other side. Oh, we saved our doors. We're gonna have to reuse those. I'm hoping to open that up just a little bit. I think just one of these squares here. So just one of the beams, get a beam to go across so that the kids can go through and they can have like a small play area. It's small and there's slanted ceilings in there, but I think they would really like it for like a little play space, so I think it'll be worth it. And then did the plumber come in and he cut off our stacks. So they're under there. And he'll move those once everything's taken care of up here. And then Keith was so nice to take a solo cup and put it up there because of rain, because he didn't cover one of the stacks. Wow! Oops, this way.
How did you do that?
Oh my goodness!
How?
Look how big it looks.
It looks like a thing. What is?
We've got little walls over here.
It's really different than it.
Got a floor.
Well,
That's how big that space is gonna be.
Is it going to put how?
They're gonna pull the roof out right there.
Pull out the roof right there?
Yeah, right here. All this will come out all the way across where it's open. And they'll pop it up so it sits up higher.
Cool. And I'm going to show myself on it.
You okay? Pretty neat, huh?
No.
So we rewired some wires underneath here last night. My brother came over and helped. All of the lights.
It is your brother.
Uncle Rob.
Uncle Rob.
Yeah. All the lights downstairs, for every room downstairs, ceiling lights.
You can walk right there.
You can walk right there, just be careful. All of the ceiling lights were wired through the rafters up here. You can see some over here. Right down in there, the wires. So they had to be wired through the rafters.
What?
So we had to find the ends and then pull them through. So
That
he came and helped us
can be
do
my
that. So
club
nice,
hat.
thank you, Rob.
That can be my club hat.
Yeah. And then this morning, Keith and I cleaned out each of the rafters so there wasn't a bunch of leftover, what's this stuff called? Insulation. And then there wasn't any, a lot of like pieces from the roof have come through.
It's gonna go through.
And we had a lot of that stuff in between the rafters, so you can see some of it's falling back in already.
Did you fall in there?
No, you won't fall in there. So we covered all that. We cleaned all that up so that it wouldn't be dirty in between there. All right, that's today's progress. All right, this is our upstairs all opened up, which is super exciting. Brody's excited. Is this gonna be your room? Brody, is this gonna be your room? Is it gonna be your room up here? Which side do you want? This side or the other side? That's
Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in faith.
At this point, we have had our roof removed for the portion where the new roof will go, and we are getting ready to see the wall go up. So they put the two side walls up, and they've got a few things in place so that they can pull up the next wall. It's already built on the floor up there. They're just making sure it fits into place properly. So we are about to watch them lift the wall up. I bet they love that Keith and I were planted out in the backyard on chairs waiting for them to do this with the camera on. It's probably a very stressful moment for them, but we really wanted to capture the wall going up. Woo!
Let's make things right. Stay one more night. Let's make things
I'm just excited that it's starting. I feel a little stressed, but I'm okay. I'll feel much better once the structural portion's done and everything's enclosed. Earlier, I said in the very beginning of the video that the only concern I had was that everything be enclosed. The reason for this is because you have no control over the elements such as the rain We had record-breaking rains this weekend in our area. So as you can see here, we have a tarp enclosing the area. They took everything down on a Friday, and then it rained all that night. We actually slept on the floor a portion of the night upstairs. We were constantly closing holes. It was just extremely loud. Here we've tried putting a sleigh underneath, and we've draped like plastic from one area to the next. It was just a horrendous mess, and no one could get on the roof to fix the tarp because of the rain coming down, and there were winds, and it was just a complete and total disaster. You can't tell from my fabulous video here because I was so stressed out, but I wanted to get some footage of what had taken place to share because not every project goes perfectly. We had water coming down in this corner over here, and in this is under the knee wall portion. That water was transferring through our rafters through to my son's room, which is directly below this, and going through his light fixture, and it was hitting the fan, and the fan was spreading the water around the bedroom. The next night we had water going through our bedroom light fixture, and again it was hitting our bed, so we had wet spots, and this went on for like 3 nights. Little thing up here to push the tarp. All the tarps, as you can see, there were holes here. Can you shine the flashlight on it? Holes here, so they've been taped, and then the 2x4 is holding it so we don't have bubbles. And down here, there's water that's accumulated. We have buckets with water. We put plastic down everywhere. Well, for the most part. And over there we have it lifted up too because it was bubbling. And over here we have a towel in because there was water getting in here, but I don't know why water's coming in there. I don't know if it's because of our gutters being covered, or I'm not really sure what that's all about. But the bad part about this is it could be going behind our walls downstairs. What? You see more? Oh. So,
well, it was going behind the wall,
raining really bad a little while ago. It seems like it's calmed down some, and the rain's supposed to stop around 3. So, hopefully it'll stay calm, but we still get little bubbles that are collecting. Are these new bubbles, babe? Up there? Or is that just how it's sitting? It's like the tarp has stretched out. Is it water? We had rain coming in so many areas we couldn't keep up with it, and the tarp had been so stretched that it was actually creating new holes, so new water was coming in. We're just worried one of the bubbles is going to pop and the water is going to be in the house. So that's where we're at with our project.